Imagine a world without war, without borders, without religion, without greed. It sounds simple. But when John Lennon first wrote those words in 1971, he wasn't just writing a song, he was planting a revolution in the form of a piano ballad. John Lennon, 1/4 of the Beatles, all heart, all mind, all rebellion. He had already changed the world with music, but he wasn't finished. After the Beatles split, Lennon found himself at a crossroads, haunted by fame. Overwhelmed by the world's chaos and searching for meaning in the noise. And then he wrote Imagine. A quiet melody, a simple piano, a radical idea. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. These weren't just lyrics. They were challenges to governments, to religions, to anyone too comfortable with the way things were. Imagine wasn't preaching. It was provoking. It asked us to strip away everything we thought defined us nations, beliefs, possessions, and see what was left us, together. And yet, behind the message, was a man who longed for peace, but battled his own demons. John Lennon was complicated, outspoken, flawed. He could be angry, intense, even cold, but he believed in love. He believed that the world could be better, and that belief, however naive, was contagious. Imagine was co-created with Yoko Ono, whose conceptual art and Eastern philosophy deeply influenced the lyrics. Though she wasn't originally credited, Lennon later admitted Imagine should have been a Lennon-Ono song. It wasn't just music, it was a manifesto. At the time, Imagine shocked many. Some called it anti-religion, unpatriotic, even dangerous. But to millions around the world, it was the soundtrack of hope. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. The song became a prayer for the secular, an anthem for dreamers, activists, and idealists, from protests in the streets to candlelight vigils around the world. And when John Lennon was taken from us in 1980, Imagine became something more. A eulogy, a reminder, a legacy carved in melody. Decades later, the song still divides opinions. Too idealistic, too unrealistic, maybe. But in a world torn by division, maybe a little idealism is exactly what we need. Because Imagine doesn't promise peace, it invites us to dream it. And every time we play that piano intro, we're asked the same question. Can we imagine a world like that?